Hello guys, hello friends, my name is Ranjith and I am back with another interesting topic on coding. Today let's create a snake game using Scratch. I have a request. Please like, comment and subscribe to Beyond Classes. Let's begin. Go to scratch.mit.edu. Create on Click on create and let's start coding. It will start loading the blocks. So first let's create the snake which moves around. So let's go to costumes and let's delete this, and now let's delete this too. Delete it. Now let's just make a small circle. You can make it any color you want. I'm just going to use this purple. A little bit more brighter so that it looks nice. Yeah, green is okay. There we go. We can put it there. I guess we can increase the size to about 120. There we go. That's big enough. Okay, now let's start coding this. Now let's do first let's add the beginning. This is extra. If you don't want to, you don't need to add this, but then you need to do some stuff on your own. So let's first go to choose a sprite and do paint. Then this will show up. Then let's first use a black background. Oh, that's black enough. We can just create it that much. Maybe increase the size. There we go. Let's just center it a little bit. Okay, there we go. Now it's completely black. Now let's add in some texts. Let's go to texts. Also, let's just add one button. Let's choose this button. There we go. Choose this. Then let's just add in a background. Black. Not this. Let's just go here. Let's just choose a nice circle. Let's just create it to red. I'm just going to do it to white. There we go. White. Something's happening. Go. There we go. There's white. Now let's just increase the size. Let's add this. And then let's add the text start. There we go. Star. There we go. Let's fill it to another color, maybe black. There we go. Let's just delete that. It doesn't look really nice. So you can just add in star. There we go. That looks nice. Then let's just increase the size of the start. Make it there. Also, let's type in. You can type in maybe eat the prey. You will grow bigger. Let's just make it white. Let's just make it nice and white. hit the prey and it will go bigger. And let's just delete this enter. Let's just delete. No. There we go. Now let's just use this tool and let's just make it big. There we go. That's better. Also, you can type in made by whoever, whatever your name is. But let's do that later. Okay, here we go. First, let's start coding this. Okay, let's go to the code. And now, let's do, we want it to show when green flag clicked. And that will hide. So let's do when green flag clicked, show. Go to the looks category and put a show. Drag out show. Okay, now let's do when this sprite clicked, broadcast message 1. When this sprite clicked, broadcast message 1. There we go. And also, when I receive message 2, hide. When I receive message 2, looks category and hide. There we go. This looks nice. So now let's start coding the snake. So first, let's pull out the block. When green flag clicked, hide. Let's just pull out hide. And then when green flag clicked, there we go. When green flag clicked, hide. Now now let's do when I receive message 1 and the commands. When I receive message 1, we want it to show again. Show, there we go. Now let's do set direction to right. Before we do that, let's do the directions which it will go to. Okay, first let's create a variable, make a variable, and let's do the variable direction. And just type in direction. There we go, there's the direction. So when left arrow key pressed, set direction to left. When left arrow key pressed, when left arrow key pressed, set the direction to left. Set the direction, go to variables, and then pull out the set direction to, and let's do left. There we go, set direction to left. Now let's do the same but for right. Let's just duplicate. Let's just duplicate 4 times. Duplicate. When space, when right key, let's do right arrow. Set direction to right. Now let's do this for up and down. There we go. Up arrow. And then let's do the down arrow. You go to the down arrow. There we go. Let's just put this in order because there will be a long code up next. Okay, now let's start doing the code for it. Let's do when I receive message 1, show. We already did that. And let's do set direction to right. Set direction to right. Then let's go, we want it to go to the exact center, not random position. let's go to motion and go to X, Y, like these two. It should look like this. And let's put in 0, 0, 0, another 0. Also put in, nothing. There we go, 0, 0. Now, let's pull out a forever loop. Control. So let's do a forever loop. Now, let's pull out the block. If direction up, then it's not really a block, but if direction equal, we need to pull out the equals. If, let's go to variables, direction, let's pull this up and put it there. If direction up, then change y by 5 so that it will move. Okay, let's go back here. Then if direction up, then change y by 5. Let's just do this. Let's do this. Change y by 5. Also, one more factor is you don't need to keep on pressing up, 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 up. This is the good part. If you just press up once, it will keep on going up. You don't need to, spam the up button. It'll be kind of annoying if you have to. Now, let's do duplicate, and let's duplicate. There we go. This part. Let's put it in this. Be careful not to put it in the same if block. Just be careful there. There. Now let's change it. Next one we'll do down, down, then change y by -5. There we go. Change y by -5. And let's pull out the change y by 5 for the next two if blocks. Let's just delete these both. Now let's pull out change x by, there we go. Change x by, first let's change x by, 5 and change x by -5. There we go. Then also they want it to look really nice and other things. Let's do create clone of myself. We'll learn how to control it later, but for now, let's do create clone of myself. It's in the control, by the way. Create clone of myself. Also, be careful to not put it in the forever loop. Just put it right down the direction up. I mean direction left. Also, I made a slight mistake. If direction I accidentally wrote up, then change x by 5. Don't do that. Do the opposite of that. Right. You can see what I'm doing. Right. There we go. Also, let's next do when I start as a clone. Weight length. Weight length Oh, I forgot. We need to create the variable length. There we go. Create. Wait 1 second. Then we need to wait length seconds. Wait length seconds. Then let's do when green flag clicked. When green flag clicked, then set length. Set length. Set length. Set length 0. Set length to 0. Let's do length. Also, I forgot to do it, but go to control and delete clone, or delete clone, and then put it there. There we go. Now it looks nice. Now let's try it out. Start. Let's just what's happening? Up, right, up. What did I do? Set direction. Oh, I forgot. Left arrow. Up. Still left. Let's see. Let's do the opposite of this. Let's see. I might have made some mistake. There we go. Let's just try this again. Yeah, accidentally made a mistake. Let's do left, and then this, let's change it to right. Now I think it works. Let's just start. There we go. Okay, that's it for this code, I believe. Now let's make one more. Let's maybe paint. No, let's paint. Let's go to paint. And let's choose a costume. Choose a costume. And then let's go and search for maybe a frog will do. Choose it there. Also, just set the frog size to 75. Let's do 75. Hey guys, I'm again going to show you how to get this frog. I'm just going to delete it right now. Let's just delete it. Now let's go and add a costume. Let's go to choose a costume. Then let's go and search for a frog. There we go. There's a nice frog sticking its tongue out like Okay, there we go. We have a frog now. What happened? Let's just what? Let's just I think I've done something wrong. Let's just go here, choose a sprite, paint, and let's just choose a frog. Search, then just search for a frog. F-R-O-G. There we go. A frog. There we go. Frog. There's a frog. Oopsie. Oops, I'll just delete this. Sorry guys for this thing. It's just frog. Oh, I'll just delete this, and I'll just delete this blank piece of parchment or whatever you want to call it. There we go. There's the frog. And now let's start coding the frog. When green flag clicked, hide. So let's go to events, and when green flag clicked, hide. There we go. When green flag clicked, it will hide. Next, let's do when I receive message 1. When I receive message 1, show, and then go to looks and show, and let's do broadcast message 2. Broadcast message 2. There we go. Message 2. There we go. Message 2. There we go. Message 2. Now let's go to motion. Go to there. Go to pick random. Go to operators. Pick random. Let's do minus 240 to 240. Minus 240 240. Minus 240 to 240. 240. There we go. Y, let's do pick random. Let's just duplicate and put it there. Pick random from 1 minus 180. Just delete this. Minus 180 to 180. 180. There we go. When I receive message 1, show. Broadcast message 2, go to pick random 240 to 240. There we go. That is done. Also, let's decrease the size of a frog. Let's do about 75 would be good. 75. That looks nice. Better. Okay, now let's take a forever loop. Forever loop. Now let's put in a if block. Now touching snake. Just change it to snake. Also, let's just rename this. So costumes, let's just fix some things. Just delete that. And let's rename this to snake. Sprite name, it should be snake. S-N-A-K-E. Snake. There we go. This let's rename to frog. Frog. There you go. There's a frog. Okay. Now let's again go to coding a frog. Let's start sound. Before we do that, let's go to sounds. And pop isn't really satisfying the sound. Let's just choose a sound. Maybe not this. Let's choose a sound. Maybe let's do the chomp sound. Chomp. There we go. Let's play it. Wow, that sounds nice. Okay, let's just delete this pop sound. Let's go start sound. Chomp. You don't have to do this, by the way, but it'll be really satisfying if you do this. Now change length by 0.1. Go to variables and do change length by 0.1. There we go. 0.1. Now let's also do go to we don't want it to stay there, do we? Let's go to operators and do pick random. Let's duplicate this. Pick random from -240 to 240. Let's do the same for y, but let's do -180 to 180. Let's just delete 10. There we go. Okay, I believe all the code is done. Let's press start. Go start. Let's see, it works. Does it work? Oh, I know what we need to do. Instead of change direction, we'll do change length. Let's press green flag, start. There we go. Yeah, it works. Now let's add in some sort of backdrop. I'll just go to backdrop, maybe choose a backdrop. Alright, outdoors or anywhere. Or you can just go here, paint a backdrop, then use the square tool and just do this. That's good. Now let's just center it. There we go. It's centered. Let's just do that. And also let's make it black. And let's go to snake. Let's go to code. And let's go to variables. And let's just make it so that the viewer cannot see these two variables. Okay, let's start. Let's press green flag. And let's just increase the size. Let's play. Start. Okay guys, this is really nice. Whoa, there's a frog there. And notice how the snake is getting bigger. Wow. Also, it's really fun to play. Also, this game was inspired by, the OG phones and the, they have a game called Snake, and there will be some blobs you need to collect. I did the same, but instead of a blob, I made it into a snake. Just enjoy this about 30 seconds gameplay. Enjoy this. You can also play it after you finish coding. Wow. Brilliant. It now works perfectly. This is a very easy tutorial, by the way, to follow. Now let's just go back. Let's just go on full screen. And thank you guys for watching. Thank you friends for watching. And please subscribe to Beyond Classes again. And thank you for watching. Tune in to the next episode of Coding.